Hello, friends. I want to wish everyone in our community a happy new year as we enter 2024. I will remember as a child growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, we were always buried under snow as we entered the new year. We would, we had what is called the lake effect, being on the southern shore of Lake Erie. And this would result in heavy snow every winter. And winter often began in late September and many years lasted until early May. For years, I delivered the daily paper. 7 days a week, I would awaken at 4 a.m., go out to the corner of my street where my 110 papers were dropped off. Every single house had a specific place where the paper needed to be delivered. At the front of the house, between the storm door and the front door, in the milk chute where milk used to be delivered, on the side of the house, or perhaps it was inside the back door. If the paper wasn't delivered where the customer wanted it, you wouldn't get paid. I had blocks of houses, 4 of them, and could usually finish my work in about an hour and be back in bed by 5:15 a.m. I remember every morning I would wake up at 7 for school and wonder if I'd slept through or delivered my route. In 5 years, I didn't miss a single day. Of course, Sundays were the hardest because there were extra sections of advertising that had to be put together. I would drag the sections back to my house and put them all together, and they were much, much bigger and heavier papers to deliver. As a result, Sundays took almost 2 hours to deliver. Some days during the winter, if there was a ton of snow, I would load the papers into the back of our Ford Country Squire station wagon, and my dad would drive down the street with the tailgate open, and I would deliver out of the car, which would save me carrying heavy loads and making so many trips back to the house for the papers. I remember delivering the papers every year on New Year's Day, trudging through the heavy, heavy, heavy snow, sometimes up to my waist. I would come home, try to warm up, and get ready to watch football. Every year, the Rose Bowl would come on from Pasadena, and the weather would be warm and sunny, maybe in the high 70s. I would look outside at the wind whipping the snow into drifts, disgusted that I knew I would have to go out and shovel the drive later, and wonder what was wrong with this picture. Why were we living in a place barely fit for human habitation? Why couldn't we live in California where it seemed to be warm all year round? That's what I was thinking about again when we had such a balmy, warm day yesterday to welcome the new year. Deeply grateful to be living in a place where the only snow you ever encounter is when you go to Tahoe to choose to play in the snow, and you get to leave the snow. I realized how privileged we are to live in a place where one can play tennis or other outside activities all year round. What a blessing to live where we live. What a gift to celebrate the new year with a lovely walk in nature. And again, I recommit to staying connected to gratitude as much as I can throughout 2024. Even as I enter the final half year of work for the Beth Chaim community. I feel so grateful to have had the opportunity to serve this community and come to care for and spiritually lead this wonderful community for more than 3 decades. I am filled with gratitude. May we all embrace the gift of gratitude to the best of our abilities during the course of 2024. Ken Yehi Ratzon, so may it be. Stay safe and be well. Shalom uvracha, peace and blessings.